So I recently came across an interesting case regarding medical device malfunctions. The case name is Medtronic Incorporated Sprint Fidelis Leads Products Liability Litigation. In short, I learned that for PMA-approved products, the medical device manufacturers are essentially immune from injury or tort claims. Some quick facts about this case. Manufactured by Medtronic, the defendants, Sprint Fidelis leads are specific models of cardiac electrodes that connect an implantable defibrillator to the heart and regulate rhythm. The leads were approved through the pre-market approval PMA process. Patients with these leads began to suffer unnecessary and painful shocks. Injured parties across the country, the plaintiffs, filed actions for failures involving the leads. So here's where it gets interesting. The plaintiffs alleged that there was a defect in the manufacturing method approved by the FDA through the PMA process. The defendants argue that all claims were preempted under the MDA. Now for a quick definition break. Preemption. This is the rule of law which the federal government takes and assumes control over state laws. MDA, Medical Device Amendments of 1976. Congress passed the MDA to the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act, which included a preemption clause. The MDA was enacted to ensure the safety and effectiveness of medical devices. So the issue is, does the MDA preempt all manufacturing defect claims against the PMA device manufacturers? The answer is no. Manufacturing defect claims are preempted only if they impose requirements that are different from or in addition to federal requirements. In this case, the plaintiffs alleged that Medtronic's manufacturing and quality controls were inadequate and failed to comply with the GMPs and QSR. They cited that defective welds caused the leads to fracture and that quality controls were insufficient. They also argue that these claims fall within this narrow legal window of parallel claims and that they're just enforcing FDA requirements. Another definition, parallel claim, allegations that the defendant violated specific federal laws affecting the safety and effectiveness of the device. So what was the outcome? Medtronic, the defendant, was granted the motion to dismiss all 21 claims for negligence and strict products liability. These claims were preempted because CGMP and QSR only provide the framework of basic requirements for manufacturers to follow. The regs do not detail welding or QC methods for manufacturing defibrillator leads. And holding Medtronic liable at this level of detail differs from GMP and QSR and are not parallel. In terms of final takeaways and analysis, preemption is a necessary force to balance the FDA's mission to protect the public health while incentivizing development of life-saving medical devices. In enacting the MDA, Congress authorized the FDA, not an unqualified jury, to evaluate risk-benefit assessments with highly complex Class 3 medical devices. It also mitigates the potential consequences of tort liability, for example, bankruptcy of companies, shortage of medical products, and raised healthcare costs. I hope you found this case as intriguing as I did.